Hello everybody. Looks like the gauge says it's empty. Let's take a walk into the kitchen and see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hello everybody, thanks for stopping by Gregsbeerreviews today. We did the 2011 edition this a couple of days ago, and now this is the 2012 vintage of the Imperial Russian Stout from Courage. Wells and Young does this, and this is their Russian Imperial Stout, 10%, 2012 edition of this beer. Like I told y'all the other day, Denny sent me these beers from Florida. He sent me a 2011 and a 2012, and then again, I said, now I'd like to have a couple of those to sell her. So he sent me two more, another 2012 and a 2011, and I put those away, guys. So we're gonna review those, and I don't know, 2, 3, 5 years down the road and see how well they've done. So with that being said, we're going to do this 2012 and see how much different, better, worse than it was in the 2011. The 2011, of course, is a little older than this one. This is probably going to be a little hotter, and it's definitely a little fresher than what we did on that one. So, and like I told you on that review, these beers were done for Catherine the Great. They've been doing these for a long time, 1796 or something like that. This is 9.3%, no, it's 9.3 U.S. fluid ounces, 10% alcohol by volume. And it's got a serial number on it, 068645 of 210,000. So they've done quite a few of these little teeny 11 point, no, it's 9.3 U.S. fluid ounces. So this is a tiny little bottle. And they're charging you big prices for these tiny little bottles here too. So I'm not a big fan of that. And of course, anybody that's in the beer world knows that Budweiser has just introduced their bow tie can. Well, what's up with that? Well, what's up with that is it's gone from 12 fluid ounces down to 11.2, and they're going to charge you the same damn price. So all of you fools that still buying this Budweiser stuff, you're going to notice these Budweiser cans showing up. And they're going to be a little skinnier, and they're going to be a little smaller, but you're going to pay the same price for it. So, well, imagine that. I don't buy that crap no more, so I ain't got to worry about it. All right, let's get on with this one, guys. Wells & Young Limited out of England. Russian Imperial Stout, 10%. Availability year-round. Not available here, so I'm glad Jenny sent these to me. And the food pairing for this, it says general and chocolate and dessert and digestive. Horse hockey. This is a stout. It goes with your stronger dishes. It is a dessert type beer. All of your chocolate dishes go well with this, but you can drink this with burgers and chops and all that kind of stuff. Just be aware that it is it may be stronger tasting than the dish that you're eating, unless it has a lot of spiciness or it's a big bold dish. So I like these. I like this beer. This is usually the last beer of the evening for me when I do the stouts or I drink a stout. And a lot of times I'll have that, the last half of that, with my dinner, and I love it. So, because once I have dinner, I'm done. I don't drink any more alcohol once I've had my dinner. That's just the way I am, guys. That's just the way I roll. So, with that being said, let's get on with this. And again, I'll give you all the information we need to know from here. And I don't think there's anything on the bottle we need to discuss. So, without further ado, off with its head. Dennis, thanks again for sending these up. Let's get it in the glass. We're going to go right down the center on this one, as Catherine the Great would want it. Alright. I was really impressed with what the 2011 edition brought. So, hopefully the 2012 will be just as good. Let's find out. Over into the light. With that super aggressive pour, about a 2-finger head pour on that one, and it is just as black and opaque as it. There is no light coming through it, so it is dark as night, night. So very tan, brownish head, and it is very creamy looking at the top. There are a few medium-sized bubbles, but most of it is pretty tight. Very creamy, almost looks like yogurt in the top of the glass. It's got a nose on it. Bittersweet chocolate. Licorice. Raisins, figs, dates, a lot of dark fruit in here. Maybe some plums. Oh, it smells so sweet and delicious. It doesn't have a sweet milk chocolate. It's more like I said, a bittersweet chocolate or a baker's chocolate in it. It doesn't have the nose that the 2011 did. I think this beer ages better than a lot of beers do. This one particularly probably ought to set another year before it's going to taste like the 2011. Imagine that. It smells very nice, guys. Very, very nice. Well, stop flapping my gums and pour it over top of them. Cheers, everybody. Wow. That beer is just as good as a 2011 edition. Just a tad hotter. Not quite as mellow as the 2011. Very easy drinking. I'm not getting any alcohol now. It's right out of the fridge at 40 degrees. That'll probably intensify a little bit as it warms up. Caramel and toffee and molasses. Wow. Look at the lacing it's leaving on the glass. I can see, I mean, if you were at the 1800s and you had a chance to taste this, they'd probably cut your head off if you wasn't a royalty. Awesome beer. Very awesome beer. This goes to show you, they were making great beer 200 years ago. I mean, this is a world-class beer. And they've been making this since 1796. So this goes to show you they've been making great beer for a long time. And we're just being introduced to it over the last 30, 40 years here in the United States. So, wow. It's our loss, I'm sure. I'm glad we get to try this stuff that comes from over there now. So, wow. Very, very nice nose on this one. I could sit here and sip on this and tell you what I'm tasting till it was gone. So, wow. It's awesome. It is awesome. It's every bit as good as the 2011. Maybe a tad hotter, but not enough to deter from the beer. I don't know if I could even, if I had both of them and blindfolded, and just tasting one from the other and try to taste the 2011 from the 2012, I don't know if I could do it. It'd be tough. That would be a good test. Maybe I'll do that on the next two that we've got in there. Maybe 5 years from now, I'll do both of them at the same time, or 2 or 3, whenever I decide to do them. We'll pour both of them at the same time, and I'll do the blindfold test or something, or I'll do a review with another beer reviewer, and we'll both see if we can tell the difference between the 2011 and the 2012. So, guys, I'm flapping my gums. We're going to let this warm up just a little bit, see what it's like, and let the other half taste it, see what she thinks of it. I know she's going to like this because she's got the very similar taste that I do. So stick around, we come back, we'll do the final chug on this one, but it's damn sure an A beer. Stick around. Alright guys, I'm back. Well, I might have just a little left, more than just a little left. She loved it. I knew she would. The only difference that I can taste is this is just a little hotter. I don't even, it's not enough difference. I don't know if I could taste the difference blindfolded or not, guys. Oh wow, it's an awesome beer. The only thing I'm fuss about it, it's only a 9.2 fluid ounce bottle. I mean, this is a little tiny bottle. Give me at least a 12 ounce bottle. I mean, but they use them odd sizes over there. They're into the metric sizes, and this is a little smaller bottle than normal from over here. But the price is not a little smaller than normal. It's usually a little bigger than normal. So This is a very tasty beer from Wells and Young in England. Same people, I think they make the Young's Double Chocolate Stout and several other ones in there, and Wells Bombardier and several other ones, and this is probably the most tastiest beer that I've got from those guys. So awesome. And I can see why this was brewed. I don't know if they brewed it for them then. I guess they did in some 1796. So they know what they're doing over there, guys. Let's give this a final chug. This is an awesome beer. Blown away by these courage beers. Russian Imperial Stout for Catherine the Great. Catherine had great taste. Cheers, Catherine. This is for you. Never apologize for good taste, Catherine. And you had it, girl. Wow. Guys, as much as I hate to, this is a 10 beer. I mean, it's awesome, and 9 to a 10 beer. So yeah, it's awesome. I'm gonna give it to 10. It's delicious. I think I give the other one a 9, and I probably should give this a 9. But this is an awesome Imperial Stout. I don't know what else you would expect from a Russian Imperial Stout than this gives you. I mean, it's got everything. It's got the chocolate. It's got the licorice. It's got, I don't know if it's much coffee. I'm not getting a lot of coffee on this, but wow. Dark fruits, raisins, licorice, plums, dates, raisins. Awesome, guys. I'm gonna give it a 10. Beer Advocate comes up with 95, which is world class. And the brothers, and I'm going to start giving some of these other scores, because when you go to Beer Advocate, they have the BA score, then they have the brother score over here. And a lot of times the brother score is a lot higher than what Beer Advocate comes up with. So the BA score is 95, world class, and the brother score is world class also at 99. So coming back to Rate Beer, Rate Beer has 99 overall and 83 in style. And I don't get the style numbers. I mean, that is the perfect example of what a Russian Imperial Stout should taste like. So whoever's thinking this doesn't fit the style is eat up with the dumbass. So this is the perfect, when you look up Russian Imperial Stout, it ought to have a picture of this bottle on there. So that's the way I feel. My opinion, guys. Let me know what your opinion is. If you've had this beer before, let me know what you think. Liked it, loved it, couldn't stand it, best thing you ever had? I think it's a 10 beer, guys. Like I said, I have 2 more of these, another 11, another 12, and I am going to sell them for quite a while. They're not even in the fridge yet. They're in the closet. So we got them in a dark place and a cool place, and it's going to stay there probably for a year or so before they even get to the fridge. I don't know. We'll see. If I have room, I may go ahead and shove them in there just so they cellar well and don't get exposed to any unnecessary heat or warmness there, guys. So it's awesome. Let me know what you think of this, guys. I don't want this to be a 20-minute video. Rate, comment, subscribe, hit the like button. See what's in the fridge tomorrow. We'll be damn lucky if it's as good as this one. See you then.